right. Let's begin. Starting with the centering. Come into a comfortable seated position, eyes closed. Come back inward, bringing all the attention to your state of mind right now. Mentally, how are you feeling right now? Is the mind relaxed, at ease, or are there a lot of thoughts? Is the mind feeling distracted, restless? Or is there a specific thought that is taking all your attention? We simply acknowledge. Let it be as it is. Observe and see what thoughts are running. Is it possible for you to catch a thought, stay with it as long as it's there? Pick the next thought that arises. Observing the mental activity as if you're watching a movie screen. Trying to catch each thought as it arises and passes. You are observing the mental activity. Now observe the breathing. Is the breathing fast and erratic? Is it more relaxed, smooth, rhythmic? Is it going deep or is it shallow? Observe, acknowledge the breath as it is right now. Many times, our awareness is all that is needed. The mental activity also starts subsiding, settling down. The breathing also starts settling down. Now, along with the breathing, move your awareness to the body. What part of the body is expanding, contracting as you breathe? And from the muscles that are moving when you breathe, expand your awareness to include all the other parts. The shoulders, the back, your legs, your arms, neck, head, and face. Remaining aware of all parts of the body. Notice how the body feels right now. Is there a lightness, a sense of ease in all the parts? Do you notice any tightness, discomfort anywhere? Is there any clenching, holding in any part? Remember, with anything that comes into our awareness, let us start with acknowledging what is there right now, even before wishing it away or doing something about it. Even if there's any pain, discomfort, physical or mental stress, this moment, here and now, can you let it all be as it is? Making space for everything, even that discomfort or restlessness, or the state of ease, any joy you might be feeling. You are the awareness. Make space for everything. Let it be as it is. And now come back to your breathing. Observe the effect of your breathing on the whole body and mind. The effect of your inhalation. How do you feel physically, mentally when you're breathing in? How do you feel when you're breathing out? Many times, suppose we are sitting unaware of the body and suddenly we become aware. As we breathe in, we tend to straighten up a bit. It's easier to do it while breathing in because your inhalations bring an upward energy, that activating, energizing, life-giving prana. Every time you breathe in, see if you can feel that. See where you feel that. If you feel it only in certain parts, can you include all parts in your awareness to feel that same light upward energy when you breathe in, an expansive feeling? And when you breathe out, Can you feel a slightly heavier downward pull, bringing a feeling of release, let go, relaxation? See where you feel it. Do you feel it physically and mentally? The flow of Apana Vayu, which pulls us more towards gravity. It can help us release and let go of whatever we might be holding on to physically, mentally, bringing a state of ease, relaxation. So your inhalation, bringing that upward, light, active energy, which helps us let go of any passiveness in any part of the body and mind. And your exhalation, bringing that relaxing downward energy to release any overactiveness, clenching, tightness, relaxing. Notice the play of these two energies every time you breathe in and breathe out. Being aware of the effect of the breath on the body and mind can help us go into our yoga practices, maintaining that same balance, making our practice more effortless. Even when you're holding postures, even when you're doing your pranayama, staying in tune with the breath, knowing the qualities of the breath flowing in and the breath flowing out, using them to bring activeness in all parts of the body and mind, and to let go of holding in the body and mind. Today's class, set an intention to be aware of the breathing, aware of the qualities it brings, both your inhalations and exhalations, and use that to become effortless in your practice. With that intention, continuing to stay light and easy, we'll chant 3 rounds of Om. Exhale completely and take a relaxed, full breath in. Were you able to stay with that same breath observation, using it to become as effortless even in your chanting. Feeling that activeness when you breathe in, letting go when you breathe out. Stay with your awareness on the breath. Bring your palms together. Start rubbing them. Take your time to cup your eyes and slowly blink them open, looking into your palms. And time to move on to the more active part of our class. Come to a standing position. Remain aware of the breathing. Let's start with simple stretches in Tadasana. Your feet slightly apart. If your toes can point forward, that's good. But sometimes naturally they open out, so don't force it too much. Be aware. Now interlock your fingers, flip them down. Use your inhalations to bring that lightness, upward energy as you raise your arms. Lengthen first with the soles firm on the mat. And then raise your heels as well. And every time you breathe out, remain aware of the whole body. Let go of any clenching. Internally, as if you're scanning the whole body with your relaxed breathing. Feeling that upward energy when you breathe in. Making sure every part is participating. The downward energy where you can let go physically, mentally. Bringing that effortlessness will help you stay in any posture for a longer time with ease. Now slowly bring your heels down, bring your hands down. Let's go for a few dynamic movements. So breathe in, raise your arms. We'll go with the Tiryaka Tadasana, swaying palm tree, where you go to the left and right. Breathe into the center. Breathing out, make sure you're not clenching. Keep moving. We'll go for 2 more rounds. Use your practice to release any holding, to remove any passiveness. Every time you inhale, active from the feet to the fingertips. And every time you exhale, you're aware of the whole body, making sure you're not clenching, tightening. 5 rounds on both sides. Take your time to finish the last round if you're still doing it. And once you're done, you can release your arms. Stay with your breath awareness, full body awareness. No hurry to move through or finish any movement. Let's go with the Kati Chakrasana. So breathing in, open the arms, shoulder level. Breathing out, right palm on the left shoulder, twisting to the left. Let the left arm come on your waist at the back. So breathing in, open up again. Breathing out to the other side. Remember to stay aware of your breathing. Use your breathing to be effortless. Effort comes in, or you feel the effort in the body, keep moving, gentle and easy. So effort comes when there is passiveness in some part or overactiveness in the form of clenching, holding in some part of the body and the mind. Every inhalation, bringing that freshness as if you're just starting your practice. active in every part. Every exhalation, letting go a little bit more physically and mentally. 5 rounds. Take your time. Whenever you're done, you can come back to the center. With full breath awareness, when you move the body, feeling its effects, becoming effortless, you'll notice the body comes back to samasthiti also quickly. You're able to maintain that inner stability through whatever you're doing. Now let's move the legs a bit. So straight, lifting one leg up, move your toes, move your ankles, making circles. Reverse. Now bend this right leg. You can hold your hands on the waist or leave them by the side. So we'll make circles with the knee. So going outward, downward, coming forward. Take the wall support if needed. Even here, can you remain aware of the breathing? Maybe the top half of the circle you breathe in. Feel that activeness in every part. Bottom half you let go. 5 rounds and then you can go reverse. Trying to feel the same effects of your inhalation, exhalation, even as you're moving the leg. Especially the upward energy when you breathe in will make sure you don't feel heavy on the other leg. Finish the 5 rounds and then you can relax. And move to the other leg, starting with the toes. Your ankle rotation. Reverse. And now bending the knee. Slowly. Making your knee rotation. Not knee rotation, sorry, the hip rotation, but drawing circles with the knee. Aware of your breath, feeling that upward energy. Aware of the whole body. 5 rounds, nice and active. And then reverse. Relax. Continuing to stay with your breath awareness, body awareness, 2 rounds of active surya namaskaras. Now here especially, try to remain aware of that upward energy. Utilize that to bring activeness when you're breathing in. And in the poses where you're breathing out, focus on letting go of the tension, tightness, holding. So physically, mentally, preparing for the practice, active in your samasthiti. Take a nice breath in, breathing out, palms in front of the chest. Breathing in, raising the arms, but feel that activeness from the feet as you extend backward. Breathing out, hinging from the hips, going into your forward fold. Let go as you're breathing out. Breathing in, right leg back. You can place the knee down, stretch the toes to the back, look to the front. Breathing out, plank. A good example of how you can stay active, but also check and let go of clenching, holding. Knees down, chest down, chin down, into Ashtanga Namaskara. Breathing into Bhujangasana, Cobra. Feel that upward energy even in the muscles on the back of the legs. Breathing out into Parvatasana or mountain pose. Again, focus on letting go of tension, holding. Breathing in, right foot forward. Left knee down, looking to the front. Active. Breathing out, stepping that back foot forward. Letting go into the forward fold. Breathing in, active in every part as you raise your arms along with the head. Extending backward. Breathing out, palms in front of the chest. Breathing in, arms by the side, but active in the whole body. Observe the state of your body. Has it moved away from Samasthiti? If you're ready, continue to the next 1.5 cycles. The next half with the left leg back, and then one more round on both sides. Take your time if needed. If not, you can move at your own pace or go with my cues. Exhaling, Prana-Apana. Inhaling as you raise your arms up to Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale into Pada Hastasana, forward fold. If you feel the need to take an extra breath in a posture, feel free to do that. Breathing in, left leg back to Ashwasanchalanasana, horse rider's pose. Breathing out to plank. Breathing in, knees down, breathe out, chest and chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Breathing in, flatten the belly, stretch the toes to the back, lift the head and chest. Cobra, Bhujangasana. Breathing out to Parvatasana, mountain pose. Breathing in, left foot forward, right knee down, looking to the front. Ashwasanchalanasana. Breathing out into Padahastasana. Breathing in, coming up all the way to Urdhva Hastasana. Breathing out, Pranamasana. Breathing in, Samasthiti. As the body, the breath moved away from Samasthiti, give it time to settle back, feel more stable, comfortable. Now the last round that you will do, can you find that perfect balance of being active in all parts and not clenching and holding? As you get comfortable, you can maintain that state of balance between both through each part of your practice. So now, don't focus on maybe activeness when you breathe in and letting go when you breathe out. See if you can maintain that perfect balance in the body and mind, and just observe that you're breathing in, breathing out. Bring both qualities with every inhalation and exhalation. So go ahead whenever you're ready. The last round, remember, enjoying whatever you're doing. So if you're going along with me, take a breath in, breathing out. I'll only give the breath cues. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in, right leg back this time. Breathe out. Breathe in, knees down. Breathe out, chest and chin down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathing in, right foot forward. Breathing out, left foot forward. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out. Breathe in, back to Samasthiti. Observe the state of your body, mind. Take a few breaths if you need to. If you're ready to move with me, you can start. Otherwise, stay here for some more time. Breathing in. Breathe out, palms in front of the chest. Breathing, raising your arms overhead, lengthening and extending backward. Breathing out, hinging from the hips, going into a forward fold. Breathing in, left foot back, knee down, looking to the front. Breathing out into plank, stepping the right foot back, bringing the shoulders right above the wrist. Breathing in, knees down. Breathing out, chest and chin down. Breathing in, flatten the belly, stretch the toes to the back, lift the head, chest, upper body. Breathing out into mountain, lift your hips, point them up towards the ceiling. Breathing in, left foot forward between the palms, right knee down. Breathing out, right foot forward. Drop your head also, looking towards the knees. Breathing in, coming up all the way. Breathing out, palms in front of the chest. Breathing in, hands down by the side. And take your time. Observe how much the body, the breath has moved away from that state of samasthiti. Staying here, allowing both to stabilize, feel steady again. Come back to that awareness of the quality of your inhalation, exhalation, using them when needed to come back to that state of balance, perfect balance between activeness and letting go of passiveness. Light and active is when you are in that perfect balance, neither overactive with the body, with the thoughts, nor lethargic, passive in some parts of the body or mind. When you're back in your samasthiti, you can gently open your eyes. We'll do a balancing posture now, like a half lotus forward fold. But we can go in stages and stop wherever you feel there is enough of a challenge and you want to just hold there. So check your weight first on both the soles of your feet. Is it even, balanced? And then shift all your weight to the left foot. Raise the right knee. Staying active in the raised leg, active in the standing leg. Now try to bring the heel in front of the hip joint, like a half lotus pose. So you use your hand. You can use your left palm on the top of the foot to hold it there. And slowly see how much you can allow the knee to go down. So the knee is raised. So slowly, how much ever it's comfortable to bring it down. Now you can raise the right arm up. If you're feeling it a challenge to stay here, fix your gaze somewhere, and this can be your posture for today. But if you're ready to extend it further, you can keep looking to the front, and as you breathe out, slowly start taking the arm forward. We are going to go into a forward fold here. So if you're comfortable, you can bend your knee also, place the fingertips down. If you need to, you can bend the knee slightly. Then drop your head also to look at the knee. See how much you can straighten the knee. And then get back to that balance between activeness and letting go of clenching. Use your breath awareness to find that perfect balance, to stay effortless, light, 4, 3. Use every breath. As you breathe in, can you bring that activeness in every muscle? As you breathe out, can you let go of any clenching, holding, allowing the body to feel more stable, go a little deeper. And if you have bent forward, you can bend the knee slightly if you need to maintain that balance. Slowly raising the arm, coming up all the way as you breathe in. And breathing out, relax the arm, release the leg. Take your time. Observe if you're active in all parts. How quickly does your body come back to that state of balance? And when you feel light and ready again, we can move to the other side. Go ahead, explore at your own pace. So for this, you bend your knee, bring that heel close to the opposite hip in front, right in front of the hip joint. Use the opposite palm to support and cradle that foot. Gently push the knee down as much as you can. Now check if you're active in all parts. Sometimes when we let this leg go, it might be pressing very heavy. So can you bring that activeness in the foot, in this leg, in the standing leg? Raise the other arm as you breathe in. You can stay here if this challenge feels good enough for you. And if you're ready to explore further, you can go into a forward fold. Slowly leaning forward, reaching your fingertips to the floor. And if you're not reaching, you can bend the knee to reach your fingertips. Drop your head and then work on straightening the knee. Just remember not to lock the knee in place. That might cause a hyperextension, injuring the knee. So there is a micro bend in the knee, even though you're keeping the leg straight. Now use your breathing to find that ease and comfort here. 4, 3, active in every part, no clenching, holding. And use that activeness of your inhalation next to come up slowly. Like I said, bend the knee if needed. Coming up gently, releasing the leg, releasing the arm. Taking your time to come back to Samasthiti. Open your feet out slightly. We'll come down into Malasana. You can raise your arms to the front and slowly lower the hips, coming into your Malasana. Full squat. If needed, you can move your feet more apart or together. And now bring your hands in a namaste. It's okay if you're on your toes, if the heels are not reaching. With your namaste, check the position of your back. Is your spine rounding? How much can you straighten it? Your chin is slightly tucked. And then use your elbows also to push the knees apart. With your breath awareness, find that perfect balance to feel effortless, light and easy. Feel the effects of your breathing on every part of the body. And slowly releasing your namaste, you can place your buttocks on the mat, stretch the legs out in front. Take a few moments in your Dandasana. You can even keep your hands back if you want to relax. Now just clench your toes, your feet, your ankles. Start clenching all the muscles, your thighs and your shins and calves, your buttocks. Clench and round your belly, the back, even your hands, your fists, your neck, your face. Let's just tighten, clench every part of the body. Keep breathing, but overactive in all the muscles. Clenching, holding there. And as you breathe in, slowly relaxing, releasing every part. You can just lie down from the same position. Take your hands all the way back. And now stretch. Extend the toes to the front of the room, your fingertips to the back of the room. Giving yourself a full stretch. Now bring your hands back, bend your knees. You can hug your knees lightly with your palms. Roll on your back side to side. Cross your feet at the ankles. If your palms can be on the back of your thighs, let's rock front and back. As you go back, straighten the knees. That will give you the momentum. When you come forward, bend your knees. Rolling all the way to the neck and back. You can keep your back rounded Massaging all those little muscles along the spine, bringing activeness, releasing any tightness in the back muscles. One last round, and this time you can just sit up from there. Come up to a seated position, and now get into a Vajrasana if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can stay in Sukhasana. We will finish our pranayama and then lie down for shavasana. So Vajrasana, if you're comfortable with it. If not, Sukhasana. Stay with your breath and body awareness. Slowly allow the breath to flow all the way to the belly. See if you can breathe with just the belly moving. Most of the other parts relaxed and steady. Your face also relaxed. We will move to Kapalbhati, where only the abdominal muscles are working, moving. Forceful exhalation. Relaxed inhalations, allowing the belly to fill. But relaxed does not mean very slow. So you just pump out the air as you breathe out. Take that second or two to let the breath flow in again. And then forcefully you breathe out. So only focus on the exhalation. Inhalations will happen when you just release the belly. 20 counts. You can go at your own pace. Remember to stay aware of the whole body so that the other parts are all relaxed, because sometimes the face can scrunch, the force might be felt in the nostrils. So you don't want to do that. You want the pumping action of the belly to push that air, to push that energy upward. So staying relaxed, allow the belly to expand as you breathe in, and you can begin. And stop. Just remain aware. The body, the breath, the state of the mind, the sudden stillness. The breathing may have paused for a bit, or rather, for a short while, there may be no need for breath. Whenever the breathing resumes, try to feel that effect of the breath on the body and mind. You can go for one more round. Do it at your own pace, but remember, when you stop, use that opportunity to stay in the stillness. And if you want to go along with me, make sure you're breathing through the belly. Take a breath in and begin. and stop. Notice when the breathing comes back to a smooth and regular pattern. When you feel stable, steady, we'll go for one more round, but this time a faster version where you don't have to bother about inhalations at all. So you just to show you, you just breathe out, 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 pulling the belly in. Stay light and easy. You don't have to make it very intense. Now, stay aware so that you know when the body and the breath are getting tired, and just stop. Stop before you push it too much, and then you'll be able to feel the stillness. Feel free to adjust your posture as needed, making sure you're breathing through the belly. Remember to stop before you are too tired or the breath is getting exhausted. You can begin. Stay with the stillness as long as you feel like. And if you want to, you can lie down in shavasana. We have a few more minutes, 5-6 minutes. You can either remain seated in the stillness or lie down and let go of the body and continue to be in that stillness. In shavasana also, see if you can stay in that perfect state of balance. All you need for that is to be aware of the body and the breathing. And drop into that stillness. Notice if the mind is wandering away, getting distracted with other thoughts. The mind can stay at one place if you give it something to do. So if it is not able to stay with the stillness, you can either observe the breath or the inner body sensation, or maybe just try to listen to the sounds and then get into the silence. Any one of these can help the mind stay in one place. When the mind can stay with one aspect or in one place, it's easier to feel that stillness and silence. Where your deeper wisdom starts coming to the surface. Helping you understand the bigger picture of life. That wisdom guiding you in all your life choices, decisions. Helping you lead an effortless, expressive life. Use every opportunity to dip into that stillness, that silence for a bit. It's time to end our practice. Time to start our practice off the mat, to see how much we can stay with that silence, the state of ease, the state of perfect balance between prana and apana. So trying to stay in that state, start moving the body, gently releasing any passiveness or lethargy that might have set in. Coming back light and active, feel free to move the body in any way. And if you're lying down, slowly come up to a seated position. If you're seated also, you can just move the body if you feel like it. And now drop your awareness to the heart center. Feeling a lot of love and gratitude for this form that we have received, this body, mind, that are supporting us in everything we do. that are healthy enough to come on the mat, to be with ourselves, to go inward, understand the reality of who we are, what life is. With that love and gratitude, let us send some loving energy to all beings. May all find peace, health, joy. We will end with the closing prayer. You can bring your palms together. Take a relaxed breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And you can rub your palms. Move that energy to your eyes, face, head, any other specific part if you feel like it. Otherwise, the whole body once. And cupping your eyes, you can blink them open. Thank you.